And in this video, we are reacting to Logan Paul's wife is abusing him. I don't know a Logan Paul. I don't know Logan Paul. I don't keep up with Logan Paul. I don't care about Logan Paul. What I do care about is unemployed drama. Let's get into the video.
She been comment me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like there is trouble in paradise for Logan Paul and his wife, Nina Agdal, as posted by Feared Buck on Twitter, saying Logan Paul and his wife, Nina Paul and his wife, Nina.
She got that tummy tuckle thing, the belt tuckle.
Agdal, as posted by Feared Buck on Twitter, saying Logan Paul and his wife, Nina Agdal, were caught on camera arguing in Paris, which almost led to Logan Paul stumbling.
Oh no.
So ladies and gentlemen, here comes the wife, as you can see, because I'm gonna run this back. This particular clip right now is going viral and is making its rounds around the internet because, you know, for a long time, especially people like Dylan Dennis, they've been speculating that Nina Agdal and Logan Paul were gonna be getting divorced. You know, they're married and everything. They're a young
she's
couple,
a gold
but
digger.
it
That's
seems
what they
like
said.
a marriage was forced. And as you can see, Logan Paul's entering the vehicle now, but for some reason, his wife, in case some of you did not catch it, I'm going to go back and check the frame. You could see that she's grabbing on, she's holding on to his leg for some reason. Like she actually wanted to trip him. You can see her in the vehicle in this luxury van, right? I don't know, she looks angry, she looks kind of upset, but as he's walking outside, you can see she intentionally goes to trip him, right, with her boots. Actually, you can see she literally and strategically, as he's entering out the vehicle,
You can see in her
puts her
skirt
legs
too,
around
I think,
his
dog.
legs to try and trip him, and he can't. And
just
your
skip that,
person, your
'cause why-
significant other is entering out a vehicle. Never do this, they could
You don't
actually
need
get
people
injured.
seeing
Why she
that.
thought that was cute. Like, imagine if the roles were reversed, Logan Paul, you know, it would negatively impact his PR. But since Nina Agdal is Nina Agdal, and I don't know what
Who is
she
that?
does specifically. Listen, I don't know what her accolades are or what her achievements are aside from literally being married to Logan Paul. If you guys can catch me up on her, I'm not doing
I
any
didn't even know
research. That's a waste of time for me. But feel free to air whatever she does down below in the comment section. You know, I'm aware, you know, she kind of reached peak popularity when literally everybody in the baby mamas was talking about her about a year or two ago before, you know, late Logan Paul got married to her. You know, I suppose kind of covering her dozens of romantic interactions with, you know, a whole slew of men. Listen, yes, I did cover the story back then, and, you know, I made multiple videos about it, you know, kind of, you know, looking over everything. Now, in the future, looking back
They
at
look
it,
like
I
they
wish I
go.
hadn't, because it's really none of my business. I really don't care. It's not like she's my girlfriend, my wife, or the mother of my children. I honestly, in this day and age, couldn't give less what she did in her own
We
past.
get you, Maury.
But
We get you.
now
We
the public
get you.
has spoken. People are now saying. Now the public has spoken. People are now saying, I bet she's so f***ing annoying to argue with. That big ass jaw and white ass eyes would be f***ing irritating to me. Those are not my words. That is somebody in the comments. Somebody else said, this is what happens when you marry a beep. We're gonna censor that out. We cannot show that word on here, but it starts with a W and ends with an E for the grammatically astute out there. Somebody said,
W ends with an E. Hole?
who gives an F? The things people pay attention to blow my mind. Welcome to the internet, brother. Even people on TikTok are saying, Dylan Dennis was right. The Paul brothers always have abuser vibes. They get heated too fast. This divorce is gonna be faster than Britney Spears's. Natalia said, I can already see domestic violence charges coming his way. She should get out while she can. And it's funny to me how they're kind of blaming, or some of them are blaming Logan Paul, some of them are, you know, blaming her. But in this situation, I mean, she's literally the one who tried to trip him. I don't know why domestic charges or domestic violence charges would be coming his way and not hers. But alas, at least we have somebody with common sense in the comment section saying she did as tried to trip him though. So at this point, a lot of people are just, you know, speculating the end of this relationship, you know, a divorce ensuing. And listen, unfortunately, they're already kind of too deep into this relationship. I mean, they are married. Listen, unfortunately,
look at his face when you walk out.
Relationship,
look at his chin.
you know, a divorce ensuing, and listen, unfortunately, they're already kind of too deep into this relationship. I mean, they are married. They do have a child together, a baby girl, and everything. So if this relationship was to sour this fast, they've only been married about a year or so, right? Less than 2. If the relationship were to sour this fast, you know, you already got Nina Agdal tripping and, you know, trying to make this man bust his chin on the ground, and Logan Paul's a multi-millionaire wrestler / slash YouTuber, content creator. You know, if they were to divorce, it would be tragic. He would lose, well, a lot of money, and you know,
Not a lot of money. Nigga losing half. Yeah. That's how the system go, right? That's fair.
it would be hell for him.
That's
and
fair, right?
She definitely would have made one hell of a come up now that she has a child with him. But yeah, the public posted another video saying Nina has to be Logan's karma because she's actually the wife from hell. Followed by this clip of somebody posting saying Nina Agdal calls Logan Paul boring. Oh, that is not good.
The stroller's gonna be assembled in no time.
This is boring. Nobody wants to watch this.
I do want to finish this. But I have to do this anyways.
So finish it quick and then build the other shit when they're not filming. This is boring.
Woo! Hey, yo, I mean, imagine
That
just
wasn't
trying to
that
be a
bad.
good wife. I
He
mean,
was
a
just
good
saying this shit is
husband, a
boring.
good
Who's gonna
father.
watch
You're
it?
out here, I suppose. He's trying to build some kind of stroller or whatever for his daughter. And I mean, what is she doing aside from just standing up and nagging him and looking at him as if he's a fucking slave? Like, God, how about you as the wife go over there, make him a sandwich? I don't know, hand him a fucking wrench, get him.
I feel like she was giving him advice, like, just finish what you're doing right now, and then do something else for your sake, for people to like continue watching. Because what you're doing right now is boring as fuck. Who trying to watch you put a screwdriver on a screw head and screw the Phillips in? Nobody. Come on. I feel like she was low-key just looking out. She was being 100 too. She was just being real. I agree with her.
Nice cold bevy. Be of some fucking use. Like, I swear to God, I've had people literally do this to me in my life. I'm over here doing some task, a project, and they're standing over me as if they're the goddamn overseer. Like they're my manager waiting for me to fucking complete the task at hand. Like, that would make me just leave the entire premises, I swear.
They'll agree with me.
Honey, nobody's agreeing with you, I swear. I mean, maybe some people will. Maybe,
I'm taking that lighthearted. I'm not gonna lie.
Certainly not. Do you see his face right now, bro? Why did they post this to the internet? This is why I swear to God, as a content creator, I could never post my business, my anything, my private life to the internet like that. Like intimate moments. Like, sure, I can do content outside, vlog and everything,
Why you
like
make
I'm gonna be
that
doing pretty
face?
soon. But the look on Logan Paul's face says it all. And as a content creator, I know, you know, some of these moments are exaggerated, but we still do have feelings and emotions. And I swear, hey, maybe the divorce allegations are gonna be, you know, I don't know, coming true. Maybe this supposed karma that Logan Paul is getting now is coming to bite him in the ass.
Maybe.
She's pregnant. We don't want any conflicts. Whatever Nina says goes.
Whatever Nina says goes. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Logan Paul's free to have his opinion, but I don't care, bro. Like, disabilities, which I suppose pregnancy is technically a disability, doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole. It's not a
Dead ass. You should still be able to choke slam, tombstone, or Batista bomb. That is an exemption for all pregnancies, through all walks of life. No matter what, someone can get choke slammed, Batista bombed, or tombstoned. And if you're feeling spicy, maybe you can get 619'd or swanton bombed.
justification for you to be disrespectful or to be a jackass just because you feel as though that you're carrying my child within your womb. Like, nah.
She
like,
low-key
or
look
to
like
be
Homer, right?
A jackass.
She like Homer?
Just because you feel
Nah, she look like somebody. She look like a man. Golly.
as though that you're carrying my child within your womb. Like, nah, we're still gonna have some basic decency and respect in this household. Like, but that's just me, right? And this is why I'm probably never gonna be fit as a husband or a long-term whatever, because I just like expect a decent, like a baseline of respect from anybody, regardless. Like, you could have, I don't know, autism, Asperger's, you could be having a shitty day. Listen, I've had shitty days a lot throughout my entire life, and as I've gotten older, I realized that it's not other people's responsibility to coddle me and my feelings just because I'm not feeling right that day. Like, no, I still have to actually talk to people and treat people with a baseline of respect out in public, because that is what we do in civilized society. Now imagine me doing that in public and acknowledging that I still have to be a decent person outside, but the person that you're in an intimate relationship with in private can't understand that that's how they're supposed to treat you in the privacy of your own home too. Like, guys, at this point in my life, man, I just want peace, bro, and respect and decency, and I want to have fun, and I want things to be a vibe. I'm not trying to do all this angry wife, crying kid, tied and bound by fatherly duties. Like, it's it seems annoying. It seems stressful. It seems like it consumes a lot of money.
It's stressful.
which
I mean,
don't
you gotta
have to
approach it
waste.
the
Like,
right
I don't
way,
have
though. I feel
time
like
to
you can't just
see the
approach it.
numbers decreasing in my bank account. Like, nah, I don't have the patience. I don't have the mental or emotional bandwidth. And you know, here we can see this other clip of Logan Paul and his wife leaving this particular event, and he's just looking down at his phone, you know, being really distant from his wife. Looks very disengaged and, you know, detached from the situation at hand. And I don't know what they were arguing about. Honestly, I really don't
Yeah,
care.
they said
This
play
is
it
a clip that's
cool for
going
the
viral,
camera.
and I'm a commentator, so you know, I'm kind of just like,
I've
you know,
walked this
about,
walk
honestly,
before.
I really don't care. This is a clip that's going
I've
viral,
walked
and
this
I'm a
walk
commentator,
before.
so you know, I'm kind of just like, you know, talking about it. But
And in
the
your
comments are
head, look, while you're doing this walk, mentally you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm mad as fuck right now. But I'm gonna play it off. Let's hold hands. But nah. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, you can't. We know.
you know,
We can
detached from
tell.
the situation at hand, and I don't know what they were arguing about. Honestly, I
Look at
really
his
don't
face.
care.
He
This is
looking
a
to
clip
the
that's going
side.
viral, and I'm a
That's why we
commentator,
talking
so, you
about
know,
it.
I'm kind of just like, you know, talking about it. But the comments
Why
are
do
saying,
we
you know,
do
you can
this
tell he's
when
still
we
mad
know?
about something. Somebody else
Yeah.
said, for that man, the cell phone is more important than the woman. Laura said, I don't think the death do us part is a possibility in this case. And somebody else said, marriage makes you happy, with a sarcastic looking side face, creepy ass pervert emoji. Listen, guys, throughout my entire life, people have just said that this is marriage, ups and downs. You're gonna fight, you're gonna argue, and you know, there's gonna be happy moments, there's gonna be angry moments, you're gonna do all this nonsense. There's the roller coasters, and if that's the case, I don't want it, bro. Why the would I intentionally sign up for a relationship that could literally decrease my overall lifespan? I don't want angry moments. That's retarded. I don't even argue in my own personal life. There's nothing to argue about. If there's a problem, I want the solution. That's it. I'm not doing this emotional roller coaster and then, you know, leading to the possibility of
anything's
domestic
an
violence
emotional-
charges,
an
as some
emotional
people
roller
alluded
coaster,
to.
though.
I'm just not gonna
Right?
do that. But feel free to air your opinions down below in the comment section. What do you think about this entire situation? Yeah, just gonna leave it at that. And
I feel like it is what it is. They going through a situation we don't know behind closed doors. I don't like either of them. I don't know either of them, and I don't know her at all. Never heard her name. Seen her face like twice, and it was like on a podcast or something. That one that he showed. Other than that, don't know too much. But we've all walked that walk before, right? Hey, appreciate y'all for watching the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything that you guys want me to react to, and I'll try and get to it.